So far on my channel, I've talked about 21 Pilots' lore and lyrics, but I've slightly touched on their music. So today, I will be talking about certain songs, production styles, and my personal expectations for the new album. I'm a huge music nerd, so the logistics of music fascinates me. One factor being the major/minor keys of songs. B major is one of my favorite keys ever. Heck, I have a whole playlist dedicated to songs in that key. And guess what? 21 Pilots only has 3 songs strictly in B major. Kitchen Sink, Holding On To You, and Redecorate. My main argument here is that Tyler needs to write at least one more song in B major because, let's face it, some of his best songs are in B major. The 3 aforementioned songs have incredible lyrical value and exceptional production on their respective albums. I would be the happiest blonde in the world if Tyler writes more music in B major. MEANY, if you don't know, is the singer and frontman for the band Mute Math, and also happens to be a crazy talented producer. He co-produced half of Trench with Tyler, and let's just say he and Tyler need to work together more, specifically for this next album. If you haven't seen his breakdown videos for the songs Levitate and Chlorine, I've left the links to them in the description, because, oh my gosh, they're incredible. If and when you watch those, you'll see what I mean. Paul and Tyler work together so well. The mixing and mastering is just so whole and complete. His work with Josh is equally solid. Speaking of Josh, for the first couple of albums, most of the drums were programmed by Tyler on Easy Drummer and Logic, making the drums sound, as expected, fake and programmed. But considering those were the circumstances he was in, I don't blame him. It wasn't until their third album, Vessel, that Josh really started to contribute his drum styles. But even then, most of the air-quote drums on Vessel and Blurryface were programmed. That's why I liked Paul. He really honed in on the live drum aspects, exploring different effects and recording styles to maximize their resources. He even said on the Levitate breakdown video that Levitate's drums were some of his favorite recorded drums, and I agree. What I really hope for this next album is a solid drum tone. Just the right amount of reverb, depth, and brightness, specifically for the snare tone. When the snare gets hit, it should ring a bit. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really specific, and I want to hear it from Josh. I really don't want Ned to be the center of all of this lore. I was honestly kind of disappointed with the outside music video and the whole psychokinesis thing with Ned. I always consider Ned to be a secondary, non-important character in the lore. But as far as the boys go, it would be really cool to see Tyler and Josh saving the Dima resonance on screen. I'm honestly worried about the cinematic depictions of everything, though, considering the actors for the videos were most likely locals in the countries the boys filmed in, factors into some continuity errors, and the only character I'm really concerned about is Nico. Not to mention the place they filmed all the scenes for Dima were in Ukraine, which I'm not going to talk about because there are better people than me to talk about the subject. Please do not take this as me having a controversial opinion about the topic, I'm just talking about 21 Pilots. The director's side of me worries about that kind of stuff, but the customer in me is ready for some new merch. I'm down for like a Trench 2.0 with the homemade feel to the merch, and a woodland aesthetic as hinted in the last music video. I think some yellow accents to camo, brown, or even turquoise merch would be really cool. It took me a while to edit this video because I'm using iMovie, so please appreciate my work. As always, I'm not asking you to subscribe or like the video or anything like that. I just want you guys to like my content. So thank you so much for watching, and with that, I will see you next time.